Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another banging video. So, if you're new, be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the party. No, in this case, it's definitely not a party because someone's son has passed, and we're talking about Liam Payne. Liam Payne has passed, and you guys know that someone is behind the media toxic report on Liam Payne. They try to consistently remind us that, hey, this guy, he had a problem, and not the problem that we know for a fact that he had. They're saying, oh, he was doing all sort of stuff at this point. They're even hiking the numbers and giving you specific. They're telling us, like, it is learned that he has done over 500 grams of substance in a day, yada, yada, and all of that BS. We know it's a lie because that is highly impossible. But that is what happens when the industry takes out someone, and these people have control and power over the media outlets. They use the media outlets to consistently ruin these individuals. Remember, even Candace Owens has told us that whoever the media portrays to be the bad guy is often a good person, and the good people are the true bad guys. Now let's dive into this report. They're saying Liam Payne's missing 30K Rolex update as escort claims singer promised her watch after love confession. No, Liam Payne didn't promise anyone any watch or anything. If you guys have been keeping up with my channel, you guys would remember that I told you all that Sloan Bella told us that a prostitute was a part of the takeout team, the group of people that took out Liam Payne. Sloan Bella said scopolamine was blown in Liam Payne's face, and within seconds of it being blown in his face, he had passed out of his body and he just couldn't get back in. She told us that there were a group of people in his room seconds after he passed. She said literally seconds, not a minute, seconds. And she described a prostitute being there as well. So this person knows what happened to Liam Payne, and this person is the one who took the watch. So they need to lock this bitch up and throw away the keys. These things are really, really upsetting to know that someone's loved one has passed and people are just playing with this man's family as though he's a cold statistic, and he's not. Madam, would you like someone to do this to you, talking about, oh, he promised me the watch, we had a love affair? Like, shut the heck up. That watch has sentimental values. And you know what happened, guys? They could have spin it to say, he traded it for, substances, white powder, pink powder. They couldn't twist it because we immediately dismiss that and say we're not going to buy that because he has had that Rolex for quite some time. And if he had never pawned it for those substances, then he's not going to do so now. So they're listening to creators talking about this, and they're just trying to twist this and, trying to, make it seem genuine. But they are thinking that, they have us tricked, but we're 2 steps ahead of them. No, as I said, let's get into this report. They're saying Liam Payne's missing 30K Rolex reportedly vanished after an escort he spent time with before his death went back up to his hotel room. Respected Argentinian news website Infobae said the woman claimed to have forgotten her makeup and was allowed back into the 3rd floor room at the Casa Sur Palomo Hotel in Buenos Aires to retrieve it, citing sources close to the ongoing criminal investigation. The website said their Payne's Rolex watch disappeared, right? It is claimed the woman, along with another female escort who came to the hotel, had been promised $5,000 by Liam, but they did not get all their money. According to Infobae, the 2 escorts later told prosecutors that gentleman Liam had kneel in front of them and said, I love you, I love you. Ridiculous. He is even said to promise them his Rolex watch, but Liam reportedly failed to hand over more cash in the room or later in the lobby. The One Direction singer, friend, and former manager Roger Norris is then said to have arrived and attempted to resolve the situation. 40 minutes later, Liam tragically fell 3 floors to his death from the balcony of his hotel room. So this is the cook-up they want to give us, which means that Roger knows he's a part of the takeout team. So slowly these people are revealing themselves to us. And as Sloan told us, it's not over. Something major is coming up next year. So here we have the prostitute telling us that Roger had to step in. So Roger is a part of the takeout team and the prostitute. So we know two of the people who are involved so far in Liam Payne's death. But the police department is, acting stupidly, and we can see that they are corrupt, they're nefarious, and this hotel needs to be shut down permanently, and they should not be allowed to be back in operation, because how is it that you were let up into Liam Payne's room? Roger Noor said that he left the hotel. Liam Payne was in the lobby chatting up a storm with staffers and guests alike, and now there's a completely different twist of things. It's not as though, we're getting the information piece by piece, but getting it piece by piece connects it. It is so scrambled at this point. It's as though they want to leave us in a state of confusion. But what they need to realize is that people are smart. This is not 5 years ago when you can trick the crowd. This is 2024. You cannot trick the crowd again. So I don't know what they think they're doing. These people need to come clean, because it's not going to end well for any of them who are involved. It's only going to expose them and the elements behind them, because already we have these, so-called prostitutes. They are the part of the takeout team. So too is Raja, right? And it's so black and white at this point, because Sloan told us that there was a prostitute in that room. She said 4 or 5 other people was in the room seconds after he passed. So they orchestrated the scene to make it seem as though he had a meltdown and all of that. And you know that for them to be in his room, someone who works at the hotel had to let them in. Now, let's dive a bit more into the report. They're saying, though Liam was seen wearing the Rolex on the day of his death, the watch, estimated to be worth around $33,000, was not on his wrist when he fell and has not been seen since. A detective involved in the case said, we know from the images that were analyzed that Payne was wearing a Rolex on the day of his death. He was wearing it on one of his hands, and he had it for at least 2 to 3 hours before he died. Now, I wonder how these prostitutes are going to try to spin this, right? They're saying police have since searched Liam's hotel room and the homes of several people known to have associated with Liam that day, including premises linked to the 2 female escorts, and it's still to be recovered. Though the women who haven't been named by police are said to be being treated as witnesses, they're suspect. They shouldn't be treated as witnesses. They're suspect. But let's continue, right? So police is treating them as witnesses rather than suspect. In the case, they have now reportedly hired a lawyer. That lawyer won't be able to save you all oaths. Y'all need to go down, lock that box and throw away the damn keys, okay? They're saying in the hours before Liam's death, Infobabe.com reports the singer requested bottles of Moet and Shandon champagne, Johnny Walker Black Label whiskey, and $300. Prosecutors are said to be working on the theory the cash was to pay a dealer for drugs. It was reported that Liam was acting erratically and smashed his laptop in the lobby before being carried up to his room. Hotel staff reported made 2 calls to emergency service saying a guest who had taken too many drugs and alcohol and was trashing the entire room. Shortly afterwards, Liam fell to his death. Prosecutors have ruled out self-harm or Liam taking his own life and think he was unconscious or semi-unconscious when he fell. Now, guys, I have to pause because they keep switching in this. I guess, when they listen to us, they realize that, the people on the internet are not buying it. No, guys, we're going to leave that report up at that, because they go into a summary and, all the BS and the nonsense that we've heard before. So Roger is pretty much involved at this time based on what we can, read between the lines, and let's say allegedly, because, again, everyone is I don't know why we have to say everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Yay, yay, yay. But they're not. They're not. They're not innocent until proven guilty. They have been guilty from day numero uno. So I can't wait for these people to be locked behind bars and the keys are thrown away. You do the crime, so you should do the time. You want to come up with an excuse now about the Rolex. He fell to his knees and felt, oh, please, bitch, you've been around the block a few times. Ain't nobody professing their love for you or confessing nothing, even if they're high on pink, white, purple, black, or blue powder. You are sick, twisted, and delusional, and you're gonna get what's coming to you. There's no escaping it. When you do things like these to someone's child, remember that Liam Payne's mother is there crying and she's praying, and she's asking for justice to be served. And his mom tears, it's not gonna go in vain. I cried for Liam too. My tears, they're not gonna go in vain. And anyone else who cried for him, their tears are not gonna go in vain. So, to these people think that they've gotten away and they have all the information packed down to the T to escape, you're not going to escape. It's just a matter of time. No, guys, that's that. As I've said, we're going to leave that at that. It is your time to chime in. What are your thoughts? While you're at it, remember to thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.